Oh, do you see?
What?
Y'all, I didn't say it. Y'all might think I'm just saying it because he's already back, but I was thinking that they were gonna bring R-Truth back because they keep chanting and chanting and chanting his name. And WWE, Triple H gives the fans what they want.
Boom, baby! R-Truth is back. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? What's going on? We are here, man. After a great pay-per-view, man, or PLE, as people like to call them. Oh, man, we would like to welcome you guys back to Inside Storyline Podcast. I am your host, Dutch the Creator. I got my man, Bronxx Legend, up here, and I got my daughter, Jordan, always ready to give her opinion on what we just seen, and what we just seen was a complete swerve. I mean, WWE gave us a run for our money because one, R-Truth is back. I don't think he ever left, baby. And we're going to be talking about it right here on the show. I know you guys are really just, trying to, think what happened here. What just happened in the last week? What just happened in the last week? I want my man Bronxx Legend to just give me a, just give me a rundown from 1 to 9 or 10. Let's just say 10. 1 to 10. 10 being the best pay-per-view you ever seen in your life, to 1 being the worst pay-per-view you ever seen in your life. What are you going to give this, my brother?
I'm going to give this a solid 8.
Woo!
I think this was a solid pay-per-view. It wasn't that long, but what they gave us was good. And boy, the ending.
The ending. And I'm going to show y'all, look, as we're talking, I'm going to show you guys our real reaction to this. It's posted. I had to make a whole post about it. It's about to go viral. Oh my God! Oh my God! Show it again! Show it again! Truth is back! Yes! Look! Yeah! They swerved us. They thought he got fired, baby. Boom! Boom! Oh, do you see what happened? Because everybody is on edge right now, and like, wow, like what just happened? This if we had a what just happened moment, this was the moment. R-Truth, as you all know, was quote unquote fired from the WWE about a week ago. And I made a video about it. Everybody in the internet wrestling community made a video about this. Wrestlers gave their thoughts on it. I don't know what wrestlers was, behind, the scenes knowing this. We don't know. And that's the great part about watching wrestling. The great part, the passion and why we watch wrestling is what you guys seen tonight. Now, I want to be a little controversial here, right? Do you think, and I'm gonna ask both of you guys, do you think they actually did fire R-Truth and they seen the internet going ham? They seen wrestling fans just, give their opinion on what just transpired, and last minute they said, you know what we should do? Let's bring them back in the middle of this match. Or do you guys think that this was all a ruse? This was all to swerve us? And I'm going to give my opinions after Jordan give her opinion. What do you think? Do you think they actually fired him, or this was straight storyline?
I think they did because they put it all over social media. all over YouTube and Google.
Okay, you think they actually did fire him?
Yeah.
Okay. Bronx Legend, what do you think?
You know, Triple H likes to go against the grain a lot. He likes to do the unthinkable and he kind of listens to the crowd. You know, he's no McMahon. He listens. So it's a possibility that he said almost kind of like the CM Punk thing. CM Punk wasn't in everybody's favor. He had a lot of bridges to mend. And everybody was like, nah, they would never. They would never. And then boom, right at the end. That sounds like a Triple H move. So it's a possibility that the fans they got him talking and all that, but there's also that possibility that we've been ran amok. We've been hoodwinked. The wall has been pulled over our
You've been
eyes. We've
bamboozled.
been pranked by WWE. I think I might go with that because it was just the way that everything was set up. I feel like the original match with John Cena and R-Truth wasn't exactly a match like we were hoping it would be. They kind of teased us a little. You know, R-Truth and John Cena kind of have that chemistry and stuff that wasn't really exploited in that last match. So I think they're going to tell a longer story with this. I mean, they got to now, but I think that's the way that they're going with it. I think they lied to us worldwide on the news in our face.
And now,
You still won't figure it out, and we're gonna put it right here.
man, I love both of you guys' analysis of this. I'm gonna give mine. I do believe it was a swerve from the beginning. We got to think about it. This is John Cena's last hurrah. John Cena loves R-Truth.
Yeah.
John Cena, I don't think would ever, and I think he has enough pull to say, and it's just hindsight 2020. I was talking to my girl and she was like, you know, do you think they brought him back because of all of the backlash? I said, you know what? Thinking back a week, when things happen, you always hindsight 2020 it, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you really think about it, bro, John Cena has pull in the WWE. And at this point in time, when Truth comes back, I do not believe John Cena would have just allowed them to just randomly fire R-Truth. I mean, so you're telling me he's on his retirement tour. He's a heel, and I'm sure he picked John. I'm sure he picked Truth to work with. No one just said, "Hey, John, we're just gonna have you work with Truth." I guarantee he said, "You know what? This is my last ride. We had a nice joint with him back in the day with Lil Jimmy. I want Truth." And they figured out a way how to put Truth in this. And then I go back to Truth's tweet. Now, at the time, it seemed real. But now, hindsight 2020, he just popped up, "Hey, everybody, I just got released by the WWE." Mm-hmm. And within 24 hours before that, he's literally doing a promo for SmackDown, this last SmackDown, where John Cena mysteriously just said, after the crowd was saying, "We want Truth," you can't handle the truth. They brung it in storyline. And even last night I said, why would he do that? Like, it just was a quick thought. I said, why would they acknowledge this where this man just lost his job? And it all makes sense tonight, bro. So even though I understand your position on it, and I think it's a great position, because let's just talk about it. If they really did do this, they seen an opportunity. Either way, it's good because they seen the opportunity to, okay, let's put this into play. And what I think really happened is, from the get-go, because we was trying to wonder why. Okay, why are they having a tag team match? What is this for? You know what I mean? But we need John to lose clean, or in other words, we need him to lose, but we can't make him lose clean. So this is the best way. And whole time we on Discord, we're thinking about, and WWE knew what we were thinking. We were thinking about CM Punk and the OCT, the OTC. Come on, guys, come on. God damn, y'all. There you go. Roman Reigns. They don't got those belts no more, but it's cool. It's all gravy. But at the end of the day, they knew exactly. That's where the swerve comes in at. Yeah. They knew exactly what we was thinking, and I'm going to ask the audience out there, be for real. Did you think that any inclination in your mind that truth will be showing up tonight? Y'all go down in the comment section right now and answer that question. Bronxx Legend, did you think that was truth in your mind any time?
Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. You said where our minds was. We were thinking CM Punk. We were thinking of OTC.
I can pull it up in the Discord. Yeah,
truth? No. That was the biggest swerve of the century. And I'm just like, I can't believe, I don't think nobody's seen it. I really don't think nobody's seen that. When the dude came in all black, I'm just like, who could he be? Like, I don't see why they would cover up Roman Reigns. I don't see why they would cover up CM Punk. I'm like, maybe one of John's old nemesis. They trying to start a storyline or something like that. But for it to be our truth, he's the news for the past couple of days.
He's the news, and we weren't thinking about it. That is crazy.
Right. That's why I said they're gonna hang it right here in front of your face, and we still not gonna get it.
Just like they did with the Elimination Chamber. They put John Cena, The Rock, and Travis Scott on the poster. You remember that? They put them on the poster. And that was the ending scene of Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
I mean, people, they've been coming at Triple H for the last couple of weeks, man, on his creativity and everything, and he's not doing this. They even saying he got 18 months. What do you think about that, man?
Yeah, I seen that. Apparently,
you don't even know.
It goes back to The Rock not being at WrestleMania, like they were having creative differences and wasn't on the same page, and he don't really get along with some of the heads of TKO and all of that. But I'm like, really? Take away Triple H?
I don't think they're going to do that. No, and I think all of this is bullshit. I think it's bullshit. And I think it's, when we have, and this is why I think our channel is better than a lot of channels, and I'm going to keep it real. I'm gonna blow smoke up our ass, because at the end of the day, we get up here and we talk for hours about certain storylines and certain things that's going on, not rumors. We'll talk about the rumors, but we'll give our opinion on the rumors. Now, Jordan, she said she had something in her mind, but she didn't say it. Talk about it.
So I wasn't really. I was thinking of CM Punk gonna come tonight and Roman Reigns. I thought our truth would, like, they were just gonna bring him back or something, but I didn't just say it.
Yeah, then that's why you gotta say it. You know what I mean? Remember when I said about Seth? I said it sounded crazy. We all three was on it, and you was even like,
I was like,
see that, and she was like, no. But sometimes you gotta say it, because we gotta own it. You know what I mean? And we could have. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and give it to you. You called it in your thought, because the thing is, man, about wrestling, with people, regular people don't understand about this product that we look at. It's all emotion. And if you think about it, this is the best. I'm sorry, I have this ever happened before, bro?
No.
I don't think this ever happened before. I don't think they actually had a, straight up they put out that truth or a wrestler was actually fired. I mean, released along with Carlito. Like, I think Carlito is really released. And
yeah.
and that's fucked up that this had to be at the expense of that man. You know what I mean? But I never seen this happen before, young. And I mean, look, you're treading on thin ice when you do that, though, because it is people like Carlito who actually did get released. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And in one way, it can be a swerve, and we can be like, "Wow!" But when the adrenaline is died down, and I'm starting to think like, should they have played with that like that? What's your thoughts on that?
If we're talking about how wrestling is based off emotion, then absolutely.
Okay.
Because as Bruce Lee would say, I need emotional content. That's what they're looking for from us. We poured out, we sung, we chanted, we want truth. We want truth. We want truth. They said, all right, let their festa a little more. Let's see if they're going to do it again tonight. But then when he popped up, man, I'm pretty sure a lot of emotions was going on in the crowd because it was already an emotional match. For one, I didn't even think that match was going to go that long and then to do the stuff that they were doing. I thought it was going to be one of those WrestleMania joints again where, hit with the belt, 1, 2, 3.
This was a hell of a match.
This was a hell of a match. I was like, I said, yo, we still going. I was like, wow. I said, all right, they're going to end it here. Nope. It was a lot. There was a lot of moving pieces, and we still didn't figure out the play until the very end. And I just was like, wow. So on an emotional level of it, yeah, I could see how you saying that there was a lot of people that was let go, Braun Strowman and all them, who it was real, So to use that as a play, I could see how that could kind of be cutting it close to real life. But to touch on that also, it was Karrion Kross. He was talking about the people that got let go, and he was like, you say we never really look at it as they're done, because when you think about it, WWE has close relationships with TNA, New Japan, and
now Triple A,
and AAA now. So for them to renew
they actually own Triple A, right?
Yeah, exactly. And so for them not to renew their contract there, that doesn't mean that they can't Dolph Ziggler it. That don't mean they can't go to AEW. But if you want to stay close to WWE, I would go to one of their surrounding networks until, maybe I can make my comeback or something like that. So I think that's what Karrion Kross was saying. He was like, yeah, they got to let go, but don't think of it as like they're gone or something like that. So he was like, it's for now. They had to do your usual cuts and all of that. But I mean, yeah, like I said, there's so many branches of WWE nowadays. So
yeah, they're a conglomerate. They Vince McMahon took over the territories. TKO is taking over the fucking world.
Yeah,
like everybody, bruh. They got people who are taking pay cuts. I think Vakur and some of the other little ladies that's coming in. No, what's the chick name? That just got to Maria May.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you guys, if I don't watch NXT. If Zoe Black was here, Zoe Black would have let us know. But it's people, and people got to understand that WWE is the big leagues. You're going to get the biggest exposure there. They take pay cuts, bruh. They take pay cuts to come to the WWE. If I was getting 400,000 up in New Japan or somewhere else, and WWE calls me and they say we only got 250 for you. Oh, I'm packing my bags. It's white. What? That is the opportunity of a lifetime. And people don't understand. When you get released from WWE, it's not a firing and we don't want to see you no more. It's just, first of all, probably pay cuts. I mean, budget, and we don't have anything for you right now. But you go out there and you do your McIntyre thing, you do your Cody Rhodes thing, you do you whatever. They will bring you back.
Absolutely.
They will bring you back. But for the most part, I love this truth comeback on an emotional level. You know what I mean? Because we, like I said on my video that I put out on the channel, Truth is a legacy person. Like, you can't just get rid of Truth. And I think everybody understood the validity of who he was and the impact that he has. The thing is, sometimes the littlest thing could be the biggest thing when it's missing. You see what I mean?
Yeah. You know what else? I was watching an interview and they were talking about when R-Truth started. Remember, his name was K Quick.
Yeah, I remember that.
Do you realize that R-Truth is the last person left from that era?
Wow.
I didn't even think about it like that. We talking Road Dogg and DX, Attitude, Ruthless Aggression.
Yes.
He's the last one standing, like literally.
Damn.
I didn't even think about it. I'm talking like, yeah, that man is a national treasure right now. And still look good for what, 54, 53?
Still moving like he's 25 years old, bro.
It's crazy.
So look, man, shout out to R-Truth for, I mean, he played his part in this too. Like he played it. I think Rosenberg talked to him. He said, yeah, when I talked to him, I think he interviewed him. And he's like, hey, I'm like, wow, like for you to like put that tweet out and then just be like, yeah, man, I'm out. They would just release me. Whoa, and that's what I said on my video. Hold the fuck up. Y'all, how y'all gonna put him in a program with John Cena? What do you think? What did you think about that? When you first heard Truth was fired, which I told her, and she was like, what? What? What did you think about that? And she's not, and before you go, she's just getting into wrestling, you guys, like full throttle. Like every show this year is literally her first in tune show. Now she watched them with me back in the day, but this is her first WrestleMania. This is her first Elimination Chamber. This is her first Money in the Bank. So she's getting all of this for the first time. And she just met Truth in the John Cena storyline. So what did you think of? First, I want to know, what did you think about Truth before he got fired? Did you like him?
Yeah, he was funny and he made people laugh. So when he got released, that made me sad.
Quotation.
Made me sad and mad.
It made you mad and sad?
Yes.
So what did you feel? Because it's all about feelings. Was you mad at the WWE and why?
I wasn't Yeah, I was mad because he had just had like a little fight on SmackDown, and they're just gonna release him the next day.
Right.
That
He just had the match.
Right.
He
Yeah.
just had a match with Solo.
It wasn't with Solo. It was with JC. It was. That's why I remember I was telling you. I said even if it was Solo, at least Solo is.
Yes, it was.
The name.
It was with him.
It was with the new guy, JC. And I said, how they gonna send him out like that? They Kurt Angled him, and I was like, come on, yo. But if he go out, because I know he's more at the tail end of his career than anything. But if he go out in his last match to Cena, that's the perfect ending right there.
That is the perfect.
You can't ask for nothing more.
Yeah, man.
Give him a Legends deal and put him in the Hall of Fame.
That Legends deal.
That's it.
So look, we're gonna cut this part out, baby. But I want y'all guys to go down in the comment section and let us know what you felt about first how Truth got fired, quote unquote. What did you feel? And what did you feel when you seen him come in that ring tonight? Like, I knew it was him. Didn't I call it? I called it because I seen like the back up under his shirt. I seen dark skin. I said, you know what?
But I still was like, I know it ain't. Nah, that ain't true. He got fired. Like, I said, who else could be?
He did this on his own accord. Like, this dude just bought a ticket. And
like, it ain't that many black people.
And that's sad too, because I thought it was true. Right. of the black skin.
Like, ain't nobody that black now.
So y'all go down in the comment section. Let us know what you thought when you first seen him, and how did it make you feel when he pulled that mask off and he revealed, and that look was crazy. Like, that look was the realest I ever seen that man do. And he gave John Cena the business.
Yeah.
Gave it to Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes went on and bam. 1, 2, 3, baby. Because we was just thinking that, Roman Reigns. As a matter of fact, we was thinking that Seth Rollins was going to cash in tonight.
Cash in, yeah.
But y'all, please go down in the comment section. Let us know what you think of that. All right?